What's up, you guys? Also, in this past Sunday's episode of Before the 90 Days, we got to see a little bit more about the romance between Sean and Abby. Sean is our American and Abby is our beautiful Haitian girl, okay? And so when we get back to this, couple, we're at the part where Sean is highly concerned about her relationship with the guy named Chris, who myself and like 90% of the people who watch this show think is who Abby would marry in a heartbeat if he were willing to do that with her. Like, this guy is a retired surgeon. He has all the cointy in the world, and like Sean, although he does a lot for Abby, like, smuggle hundreds of pairs of underwear and stuff like that, he just doesn't have the kind of coin that she's looking for. And so I think that's her main attraction to Chris, because it can't be physical. I mean, it wouldn't be for me if I were trying to pick between the two of them. The three of them are set to meet each other once and for all, because Sean really needs to calm his anxieties about Abby's relationship with this guy Chris. Is he really just a friend? He wants to know the nitty-gritty. And in waiting for his arrival, we get to hear how whiny Sean truly is. He acted like a little 8-year-old with how pouty he was. Like, Abby, who is like less than half his age, had to take him out on like an expedition of the island just to calm his jets. And even then, he just would not stop bringing up their relationship. He was like, I want to marry you. You know how I feel about you. I don't know that this is just a friend. And he's just sulking so bad. I was like, this is so unattractive, Sean. Buck up. She needs you more than you need her. Not to be like elitist or anything like that, but that's like the truth of the matter. So understand your position in this relationship and your own worth and value. And even if she didn't need you more than you needed her, if someone is just not respecting you in a relationship, they're putting especially someone else first, you need to get up and get out. Even though Abby claims to be honest in her conversations with Sean about how Chris is just a friend, she's not thinking about anything romantic with him. To us in her confessionals, she says that she wants to keep Sean as number 1 and Chris as number 2. I don't think that's something that's lost in translation, because as far as I could tell, she could speak English very well. So what was up with that? I'm pretty sure that a woman in a relationship that she wants to see lead towards marriage doesn't even think of a number 1 or a number 2. There's like an only, right? To wrap up their segments, Abby heads over to the airport alone, solo dolo, to meet up with Chris when he lands, and he tells us about their history. He's like, me and Abby have known each other for X amount of time. I met her because I come to the Dominican on my winter breaks. And he also says that he loves her and that he's pretty sure that she loves him, which was kind of like, that's interesting. A little bit boundary crossing for someone who knows that this girl is in a serious committed relationship that could be leading towards marriage and a green card, right? And so at the airport, they talk. He reminds her that she's beautiful. They get into the cab and he's like flirting up a storm with her. She's cute. She's this, she's that. He's like subtly touching her hands, her arms and stuff. And I just felt really bad for Sean in all of this, because he is being played like chopped liver on a fiddle, okay? And at a certain point, Chris leans in really close to Abby, and he's like, so when can we talk without the microphones on? And it's just Abby kind of plays it off. She's indicating that they will talk without the microphones a little bit later, and we can only imagine what goes down at that moment, right? Because when that happened, we weren't able to see because there were no cameras, no microphones or anything like that. And of course, Sean doesn't know either, because he's not there. He's just back at home waiting, hoping and praying that she really is true to him. And it sucks. It really does suck to see people get played in relationships, because it takes so much energy and heart and effort to be in one, and for someone to just not take that seriously or to just throw you under the bus, especially so publicly, like on a television show like this, when you're already kind of embarrassing yourself being like a 50-something-year-old man or 40-something, like old enough to be the girl's dad and a half, Sean keeps taking L after L, and it's so embarrassing to watch. What did you guys think about the segments between Sean and Abby on this episode of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days? Were they as cringeworthy to you as they were to me? Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. You can also like this video, subscribe for more. Feel free to share it with your friends as well, and follow me across social media where I absolutely love chatting with you. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.